Welcome to another episode of What Talent Podcast. Today we have two special guests here today with me. On my right, I have Deja, and on my left, I have Maverick Ross. And today we're gonna be talking about relationships. Do this game called This or That, so to warm up for everybody to.
Okay.
So a beach getaway, a mountain cabin for a couple trip. Which one?
Mountain for me.
Beach.
It depends. Cause I'm a fall girl, so I prefer in the mountains during the fall, and then a beach. It depends, but yeah. PDA, cute or cringe?
Cute.
It depends, like you said.
I say cringe because I don't need everybody to know my real life. Next, flowers or love letters?
Flowers. I love me a good flower.
You look love letters.
I would say, because I'm not really a big fan of flowers like that, I would say love letters because that means you actually thought about it.
Flowers mean they think about you too because it's a meaning for every flower. They have their own meanings. They all radiate different. But
I get it, but if you could tell me you love me through a love letter, you got me for a long time. Okay, surprise dates or planned dates?
Plan. I'm a Capricorn. I need to know what we're doing.
Coda, how long we been together?
I say both.
That's what I'm saying. Coda, how long we been together?
I say both because surprise me with a date and let's plan one.
I might got other stuff going on.
Okay, cook together or order takeouts?
Cook together.
Can she cook?
What? We didn't ask her, can she cook?
Is she from Louisiana?
Let's do both.
Okay. All right, one word that describe y'all love style.
One word that describe our love style.
Yeah.
Mine is just different.
You said different?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
That's my love style. I love different. It's going to be something you never experienced. I'm going to love you probably more than any person you ever had in your life to love you, except for your kids. If I love you more than your kids, that's just a problem with you, but it's real over here.
Like unconditional.
For sure. So it's just different.
What you say?
My love style, my love language, it'll probably just be more of like just respect. If we respect each other, I think we can do a lot more things together. Let's just respect each other.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have to go with the unconditional. Cause once I love you, it's gonna be ain't no limits to what I'm gonna do for you.
Period.
So, what's a small gesture that means a lot to you? I can tell you one. Take some off my plate. That is a great gesture for me. Amazing. Or feed me. If you can feed me, that means a lot. That means you actually thought about me. I'm serious. Like, if you could feed me, woo, that can work wonders.
Well, mine stems from trauma, but I'm going to say it anyway. Words of affirmation.
Okay.
And tell me I'm doing a good job. Validate me. I need that reassurance. I need you to tell me I'm doing a good job. Hey, babe, I seen how you folded them clothes. It was a little different. I like it like that.
What you got to say?
Just show up. Show up. Just be there. Help me when I need it. If you see I'm struggling about something, just help. If you see I'm not being able to attend to certain things or being able to do certain things, and you can just help me by taking some of that, like you said, that weight off my shoulder, whether it's if I'm at work all day, you cooking, or you go and pick up something that I needed to get because I couldn't make it there. That's just help me.
Yeah.
Just help.
That's what I'm saying. Take something off my plate. I already got a lot going on. I don't need you adding extra to what I got going on. Neither do I need you being a pest too. So like, hey, I see you got something going on. What you need me to do? No, I did this for you. Thank you. I appreciate it because, woo, I didn't want to handle that. all right, I don't need you asking me neither. You need me to do that, just do it. You know I need it, just do
Now,
it.
you know I date women too. That ain't always a good thing for women. I'm just being a woman and dating women.
What do you mean?
Women don't always be okay with you just taking stuff off their plate.
I be okay
sound good, but in all actuality, how you know I wanted you to do that? Ask me first. Like, come, let's have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? If I say, baby, look, I got this, that to do. I need help with one of them. And you choose to say, well, I'm going to do this. That's something different, but because we still had a conversation about it. But just doing it, it's like, well, I really would have, I appreciate you doing it, but if you would have talked to me, you would have known I had that in place. I really needed help with this a little bit more because I'm not the one to ask anyway. So, but conversating will let you know what I need.
So I think it'll be like you already done had conversations and you probably just talking and like, I got this to do, this and that. And, and then they just end up doing it. I'm not saying like, oh, just imaginary list and they just did it. I'm saying like, I already been venting you like, help me, nigga.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like your partner has to have the same religious belief as you?
No.
Or is it a struggle because they have different views of you?
No. I'm not religious at all. And not at all by the long shot. I don't conform to no type of religion. But I've always dated someone who do. And that's on them. You can't beg me to go to the church house with you on Sunday because I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say, well, baby, can you come do this with me on Sunday knowing you go to the church house on Sundays?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not my thing. That don't mean that it hasn't be your thing. Now, to each his own. So, but I don't have to have the same beliefs as somebody. And I don't want you to force your beliefs on me neither. That's an easy way to.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to say?
I think yes, I do.
Yeah.
I think it helps to be on the same page, but also being able to love someone unconditionally, like y'all said, you gotta respect their beliefs as well. So if you can respect their beliefs and you can actually understand where they're coming from, y'all can have a actually dialogue about it, then yeah. But I think having the same beliefs does help in the long run.
Okay. Now, she was talking about trauma. Do you feel like when it comes down to dating someone, trauma shows up in different aspects of dating someone?
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Shit. All the time.
For sure.
Shoot.
I tell somebody in a heartbeat, baby, that's trauma. That's trauma.
So how do y'all navigate that? If you never had anybody like positive around you and all you've been around is nothing but negative, how do you navigate saying like, hey, I want something different. I don't want to deal with this same old trauma or whatever the case may be. How do y'all navigate that?
Who's the one with the trauma though? Both?
I think everybody got trauma.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It takes it takes love. It's gonna take understanding.
Yeah.
And if you can't deal with it, you just gotta let it go.
Right.
But overall, like you said, everybody brings in some type of trauma through childhood, through a bad relationship, through something that happened. So if you can't deal with it, you either got to go or you're going to be here to understand and we're going to have to work on it together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's part of unconditional love.
Yeah.
You know, with that person, everybody's going to come with some type of trauma. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, in the beginning stage, first couple of days, weeks, months that y'all talking, they reveal the trauma to you. Mm-hmm. They tell you what it is.
True.
We just don't hear it or see it because we in that honeymoon. Oh, I love
the honeymoon phase.
Oh yeah, my man, my woman, my girl, whatever phase. It's like you don't believe that this what that person bring until that trauma start affecting you or triggering your trauma, and now it's like, damn, this person just switched up. No, baby, they ain't switched up on me. They been told you what they was from the get go. You just ain't believe them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody, baby, you don't want to date with me. It's too much going on over here. I promise you don't want to date me.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with trauma. I love different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I need to be loved different. And I can't minimize my love to a singular person.
I feel like that sometimes too, cause like I don't take a lot of people serious because I feel like if I'm gonna be with you, I know I come with trauma. I know I do. But I need you to accept my trauma, like, cause I'm gonna accept you. Like, I need you to accept me, cause I'm gonna come to you and tell you, hey, I got daddy issues. But I don't need you looking at me like, she gonna be like what everybody else do. No, I'm working through my own. I don't need you help me. I just need you to like thug it out with me.
Right.
So, and most men don't want to thug it out because they feel like it's going to be a lot. And I'm like, it ain't going to be a lot because I'm not depending on you to help me through whatever I got going on. That's on me. Just like whatever you got going on is on you.
Right.
I ain't coming in no relationship to be like, oh, let's... No, that's not what I'm doing. What you got to say? You over there looking crazy.
I ain't saying that. I was just like, okay.
Do y'all feel like when it comes down to relationships... people tend to settle a lot?
You know, I really want to say a lot of things, but I don't want to say that because they probably know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I think people do settle.
Okay.
Then they get stuck into a situation and they want to make sure that they don't want to start over again. That's the word, start over again. Mm-hmm. So they get stuck in this long relationship and they know they're not happy. They know they're not happy. Mm-hmm. They actually been in this relationship so long, and they went through so. It's convenient, mm-hmm. and it's actually just so. They can do the same thing over and over again that you do not like, but you will stay there because you like, and then get mad and talk all this crazy stuff, and then still stay there because I don't want to start over. I said, there's people starting over at 58, 60, 75. Like, change your thought.
Right.
Like.
The suffering is over with. I think we now in the years of seeing, and the suffering is over with.
Yeah.
I think that you suffer in every aspect because we live in a society where codependency is the real. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to be with somebody for the dependency part, the codependency part. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I can't sleep without you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love being around my man. Me and my man be together all the time. Until he start becoming a problem 5, 6, 7 years down the line. But whose fault is that?
Yeah.
You can't just jump in with the codependency and then 5 years from now it's like, oh no, I need to start finding my independence. Well, now you switching up. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that start getting shaky with relationships. Trust me. Experience over here. Married 12 years. Divorced 4. But, you know,
hallelujah, huh? Hallelujah.
But, you know, I think that when people start finding out that it's okay to be yourself and do what you do and find somebody who's okay with the little things that you do, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying? Then the suffering will stop. But we tend to get comfortable and the lifestyle just become convenient. You know, it's like, okay, I don't have to work too hard in this relationship, so I'm just going to deal with it.
So at what point do you know that you're settling?
When you say it? When your friends start telling you? When people around you say, why are you still with them? When you start getting, when you come, it was a point, I'm going to tell you this situation. It was a point where I was in, a relationship, and I used to come back to the house, and I would be talking on the phone with my homeboy, and he like, you must be at the house. We'll talk, we'd be laughing, joking on the way home from work and all that. Then soon as I get to the house, he know. I don't tell him I'm at the house.
Right.
I'm sitting in the parking lot.
Your demeanor change.
And he's just like, well, you must be at home. I said, why you say that? He said, well, every time you get home, like you said, the meter change. Like, boy, you sound like you about to go into prison or something. I said, boy, you don't understand, man. Like, when I just got to get ready for the bullshit. And that's just how it is. So you just got to, you'll know it. You'll feel it, man. Everybody has that intuition. Like, you feel it. Mm-hmm. You just don't want to go because, like you said, codependency.
Yeah.
They feel like they got to do it. Like, oh, we on locked in this long. Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't put too much, I don't invested too much into this person.
Kids.
And these all that.
This house.
So you know, you just don't want to go.
Yeah. Because it's easier to keep them.
Cheaper.
It's cheaper to keep for sure.
And it's easier to keep them.
You know what I'm saying? Them old people had.
Yeah, they
wasn't just singing songs for sure. It's easier to stay than leave.
You been there before?
Who?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead with the next question, man. We ain't gonna go down right now.
This man here, I don't know what you talking about, Willis.
Mm-hmm. Look at it.
Anyway, do you feel like when it comes to y'all personally that you would have to feel like y'all have to do therapy or some type of help to get through a relationship that you feel like ain't going nowhere, or are you just gonna let it go? Like y'all gonna sever your ties regardless, or you not gonna try or anything?
Are y'all getting married? Are y'all engaged or something?
This is marriage.
Oh, marriage?
We lead into marriage.
Well, before you get married, everybody should go through therapy. I mean, I think you should.
Individually or together?
Both. You need it. Like, you need to go through, like, it's things that we think we talk about that we do not talk about, that the therapist can bring it out. And a lot of that stuff can save a marriage or break it.
Right.
Because you're going to find some stuff that y'all ain't brought up. So you need therapy. You need therapy on a regular basis if you by yourself.
Hello.
I need it now. I'm doing it, but that's for growth. That's for individual growth. Remember that. Go ahead.
Yeah. What you feel?
Therapy ain't your family members.
It just depends. Baby, that's my therapist. What? That is my therapist, baby, for years. But yeah. But I think therapy only works if you're willing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a rehab center. You can't force nobody to want to heal and change just by saying, oh, go to a therapist. It's like you have to actually want it, because believe it or not, I didn't do therapy after my first relationship, my divorce. I went into myself and I started reading like psychological books and psychology books on my own without going to therapy. Started digging into myself and the way I think now, because I am in a relationship, and marriage might be on the table at one day, because marriage ain't for everybody. Let's just stop there. And since my beliefs have changed, I know that I don't have to be married to somebody to be with them for the rest of my life. Like, marriage is just another hurdle, baby. More money for the government.
Do you feel like that because of what you went through with your...
No, I don't feel like that because of that. I just know that it's not harder to get up and go if you want to, because, baby, if you want to.
Yeah. It's
just like, it's a contract, a spiritual contract that you sign. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts with that dotted line. It is what it is. You sending something out into the universe saying, I'm about to devote my life to this person. So you willing to take everything. That's why people stay for so long, too. Until they break that contract. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to be stuck on this person forever. Me and this person going to be in the same rodeo for a long time if we don't break this contract. And it ain't just, they know what they doing when they make you sign them contracts, believe it.
So let me ask you this question. Do you feel like there's a difference between, because I don't know if you don't want to say, because you're dating a woman now.
Right.
But what you feel like the difference between dating a woman and married to a man? Like, what's the difference?
For me, it's no difference, because I love both. I desire both. I want both. I want to be with both. It's not no separation for me. But I think that when it comes down to my well-being, my wife, I consider her my wife, she cares for me more. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's overbearing because I'm not used to it. Whereas I had a relationship, I could be gone for 12 to 16 hours and wouldn't get a "Are you okay?" text. But 15 minutes out the door, You got it. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? It's just she cares for me. She cares about my well being. Something as small as I'm coming home from work 3 o'clock in the morning. You already got my side of the bed pulled down. The remote on my side of my bed with a bottle of water. I would have never got that from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And she just cares for me. The caring is different, but that's a woman's love. She's a nurturer. And once you can figure out that we all need a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know. I don't want one more than the other. I'm not a lesbian. I'm not heterosexual. I like both. I think it's an equal type of love. It's just one is more caring and nurturing, and the other one is more physically protector, like the physical. And then you got the spiritual.
So when you hearing that as a man and you go around different women and they tell you, hey, y'all need to be more emotionally intelligent, what did that ring in your head? Like, what is going on? Like, what do you mean emotionally intelligent? I feel like I heard what you said, but you're not doing anything emotionally. Like, you just there. Like, why do men don't like to indulge in those type of emotions?
Men, we're not all time great thinkers sometimes when it comes to like the small things, like the little detail things. Like she said, the water bottle and pull the cover down with the remote right there. I ain't thinking about that. My thing is make sure you get home safe, and I'm gonna be here. And when you get here, I'm gonna cuddle with you or something like that. Now, men, and I'm one because I get that a lot. You're so hard to deal with. You don't show like when you speak to me, you don't give me the conversation that I want. It doesn't. I get it. Because a lot of things that I do or say, I'm listening to you, but I don't understand sometimes. Like because my mindset is a man. Like, why are you even doing certain things like that? Why are you even doing that? So I got to get better. I'm talking me personally. Mm-hmm. Some men are good at that. Some men are good at speaking what's on their heart, what's on their mind, and giving you that feminine side of what all men should be able to give on a daily basis to that woman. But I'm working on that as well. So men personally to me, we just don't think with that side of our brain sometimes. So it's just tough for us to bring that out a lot of times. Not all the time, just sometimes.
So let me ask you this. If you was to be raised up in a household where a man is very chivalrous, like he shows your mom affection all the time, like he opened the door, he buys her flowers every Tuesday, or he is like just thoughtful of your mom all the time, would you feel like that would have changed the way you would have been?
Well, no. Those things that's normal to me. Like opening doors, flowers here and there, like you said, taking out on dates, things like that. I mean, that's normal to me. But the little, like what she said, that hit me like, damn, I ain't think of that. You know, cleaning.
It made me cry too because I never experienced it.
Yeah. Like, so it's like,
let me call her.
Those are little things. So
thank you.
Right. I never paid attention that was something that I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I think that if you was to grow up seeing that your mother being loved in this manner that I'm talking about now, that I'm receiving from my wife, it wouldn't have been a shock for me that I saw that, and it wouldn't have affected me so much, I think, emotionally, if that was something that I saw happen on a daily basis. Like I seen a video where the woman, she just going by her day, and the man just did like this to the side of the table and protected her from hitting her head on the side of the table. Little things like that, you know what I'm saying? For me, from a man, it brings like, it's like, oh, okay, that's the little details I'm talking about from a man. It's not that you pulling, that's like divine feminine behavior.
Right.
You're not expecting a man to have divine feminine behavior, but they should have some type of nurturing aspect about them. But it's based on how they was raised too. You know, if they was never raised around from a nurturer, which I wasn't, a lot of people I know wasn't. Parents was not nurturers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gave them all they could do was survive. Working 3-4 jobs, come home, feeding you was nurture for them.
Yeah.
So if you're not experiencing that, it's like, okay,
yeah,
you're not really paying attention to, so you don't know what to give.
Right. And I definitely agree with that, because to answer your question, like you said, I didn't grow up with that.
Right.
But it's a learned behavior. But I know what to do. It's like a instinct. Like, I know, I've seen. It took me until I got to college, and my girlfriend in college, her dad did a lot of that stuff, the little things like that, the opening the doors, the flowers, I'm thinking about buying my wife a car for her birthday. What kind of car you think I should get, an Audi or a BMW? Audi? I never, what?
Right.
You do it? You got money like, so, and just knowing those little things, cooking for her, stuff like that. Even though I didn't know how to cook then, I'm a better cooker now. I think I do well, I think, in a kitchen.
Okay, man.
But once again, so cooking for her, doing stuff like that, it brought that different side of me out.
Right.
Like holding and just being able to be there for her, and emotionally when she talked, listen. That's a big thing, listening. Yeah. So
they don't listen.
No,
we getting better. We getting better. I got you, brother. We gonna get there, man. I got you. We're listening.
I think that it's different now, though.
Yeah.
From cause
it's worse. That's what you're saying?
No, I don't think so.
Nah,
it's getting way better with men. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that. See, if you speak to women and you ask a poll of women what their biggest issue with a man is, the first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, they cheat, they cheat, they cheat." Yeah. They never say they treat me wrong. They don't love on me. They don't do what they supposed to do. They don't provide. They don't protect. They never say that no more. It's just always about, oh, he cheated on me with my best friend or whatever. You know, that be the issues. Mm-hmm. It's not how they being treated nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I only deal with people that's born in the 70s and I'm born in the 90s. So from that era, they wasn't taught how to treat people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they wasn't treated right. They be outside for 12 hours straight, drinking water out the water hose and starving all day because they don't want to go inside. So somebody who's treated like that they won't. Us now, we love on our children. We love our kids. And even the generation from which I'm growing up, they gained a little bit more of love as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for the men now. And I be watching it.
So I'm not saying that all men are terrible. I'm just saying that.
Man, you deal with it. Go ahead.
Yes. Must be. Yes, because I was just thinking about this earlier. I ain't came across a man that I could really count on ever in my life outside. Don't get your feelings hurt right now, okay? But
count on as what? What are you counting on them for?
So, for example, if we're dating or whatever the case may be, and I say, hey, I'm looking for a car or whatever. What you got one in mind? Oh, I got a car. I'm selling it or whatever, but it's cool if you could come look at it or whatever, test drive. I say, okay, cool. Can you send me the information about it so I can do my own research on it? Don't get a text back. Don't get a response. Or I don't get did you figure out the car situation? You know, just thought, just thinking about me. Mm-hmm. But, and then you get men that just feel like you just a holding space, if that makes sense. Like you just there.
Until they find their way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for that. Leave me be, please. Let me be where I want to go. But back to you, when it come down to different generations of men, I don't see men as providers, yes, they're loving more, but I don't feel like right now we're in a stage of men feeling like they gotta, how can I provide for this and that third, and and she don't do this and that third. You want somebody at your household, you want somebody to take care of your kids, but she got to go to work too and work all these hours and then come home take care of the kids, and while you come home and do nothing, that's what I'm seeing what's going on. And I don't see a lot of men like stepping up and say, hey, I see this on your, besides the celebrities, I have been seeing some celebrities, I feel like that's dope that they doing it, but I don't really be seeing men step up like that as far as provider, emotional love, all that, and be there for their kids in all aspects. Now, I'm not saying all men are like that, but are some men that's doing it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say from my experience, because I can't speak on nobody else. I was born a provider. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I want somebody that could do what I can't, type situation, because we can learn from each other. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like for me, I was always, I'm a lady now, so I'm be trying to pick my words. I get the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my money. I'm going to go get that money. But with getting that money, I didn't have financial literacy. Mm-hmm. Never was around nobody who can hold money. Never was around nobody who had a bank account. Never was around nobody like... So I got all this money when I'm a teenager. Like, I was a hustler. So I made all this money, but could never really get to see this money until my children's father came in my life. Mm-hmm. Again, he's 15 years older than me, so when he came into my life, he was like, yo, you making a lot of bread, and what are you doing with it? Like, you just giving it to your family, you just paying all these, like, you know what I'm saying? You're doing all this. Let me take this money, put it in a bank account, so you could see what it is. I'm like, in a bank account? Like, I never even had a bank account. I'm just in my 20s, 18, 20 years old. He came and changed my life with my views on finances. Mm-hmm. So he didn't have to be a provider for me, because he gave me something else that I never had. Now, it wasn't sweet. You know what I'm saying? It was hard sometimes because, of course, society gets in your head as to say, oh, you with a man that don't provide for you, with a man that you got to pay all the bills, whatever. But he does other things. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to work for 16 hours to pay all the bills in the house, he wasn't the best man because he didn't know how to be. But he's healing. We both healing. That's my best friend. But we healing. But when it came down to protecting me, oh, baby, I didn't have a fear in the world when I was around him. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like I literally my brain comes out my head when I was with him, because he was providing me with a sense of security and a sense of protection that I never experienced before. I never had a man to protect me physically. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't say emotion, but physically, he protected me. Baby, run up on that little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was what it was, and I ain't had that. I ain't mind going to get that money every day, because I know, let me call this gorilla if I need him, he gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So it was never, and that's the thing I think that a lot of women get wrong, and it's because I date both. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have a broader, I can see it different. Because my wife, she's a provider. She provides for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything I make is our vacation money. She says she want to go to Aruba tomorrow. Don't worry about it, because she makes sure everything is taken care of at home so that my bank account can stack up and I can buy her some Aruba tickets for tomorrow if she want to go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's more of a provider. I never had that aspect of a partner. But women, I think they want the traditional roles of a man, someone who pays all the bills, but y'all grandmas went through it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, cheating is not what it was back in the day. You think grandma had a man who didn't have a family on side the house that he paid all her bills? She ain't had to work. All she had to do was bear children, cook and clean. But he had a whole family across the town, and I'm from Louisiana, so that's how they live out there. You know what I'm saying? So if you want the tradition, you have to understand that social media took a lot of that tradition out because men can't cheat in peace no more. So they unhappy. You know what I'm saying? It's different now.
Yeah. What you got to say?
She said it all.
You show?
Good, yeah. That's good. That was good. That was good perspective. Yeah.
What you feel like this perspective is from a male for dating women that's not traditional, like you say a boss, a CEO, like they always working and they really don't do the cooking and cleaning.
Question.
I've been in that type of relationship. I didn't like it. And now my thing is, I don't mind you working and doing all that extra stuff because I did the same exact thing. So I was working, coaching, always gone, stuff like that. And I felt like I was doing more of the household duties than she was. Like cooking, make sure the house is clean, cutting the grass, stuff like that. But her goal was to keep rising up in her career. And she didn't see me the way I felt like I should be valued as her man. Because all she was trying to do is rise up in her career. Like she showed more respect to her boss. And when I say respect, not and she disrespected me, but she showed like anything he said or wanted her to do, it was like that.
Yeah.
Anything I said, it was more like, I'm tired. I gotta get up. Like literally get up in the middle of the night, come home, take a nap, get up in the middle of the night, do her work, stay up to 2, 3, 4 hours almost before she got to go to work, come back to bed. I ain't getting no, you know what I want at night. I can't get none. So what I supposed to do? Stay in the room and in the clothes room by myself and do what I need to do to relieve stress. I got tired of that. So
sister wife.
Once again, it's I think everything should be, and I know some people gonna say it shouldn't be 50-50. I ain't talking about bills and stuff like that. I'm just talking about work or just us being on the same page. Like, okay, sometimes I'm gonna come home and cook. Sometimes you come home and cook. I'm gonna make sure the grass cut. I'm gonna make sure that's done. I'm gonna do that. You need to go get an oil change. You need some gas. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go drive your car, get some gas. So when you get up in the morning, you ain't gotta worry about getting. I'm gonna do those type of things. But come on now, help me out somewhere. Especially in a department where I need most. I need to relieve some stress too sometimes. But
so, do you feel like there was a conversation supposed to be had before y'all got to the point where y'all in a common area, like living together? Like, for example, you were saying like, she'll come home at night, do work for somebody else, but not, tend to your needs or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it was supposed to be a conversation that was supposed to be had? Like, how do you live? Like, where's your ultimate goal for this relationship? Mm-hmm. What is we supposed to be doing together? Are we supposed to be moving forward together, or your career is more important than what we finna do together? Because I don't want to be with somebody that's finna be taking a career to the next level and then I'm still down here. Because I would love to be up here with you, but you over here down here. I'm down here and you up here and you only focusing on this. So what you feel like should have been a conversation before it got to that point?
Well, it was. We had a conversation. We talked about it, but the thing is, when you're in it, you don't see it, and then when somebody's bringing it up to you, they just think you're nagging or you hating or you just don't want to see them succeed. You want them to stay, like you say, stay down this level. No, I'm not on a bad level or nothing like that. I want you to be able to attend to my needs sometimes. But overall, the conversation was had. They don't see it. And when you do talk about it, it turns into I don't want to say it's an argument, but it just doesn't end well. So you have to have those conversations before, but that don't mean they're always gonna work. And also, you got to make sure that you learn from those mistakes. So if that relationship doesn't work out, you learn from that. You have those conversations before, and you make sure that they understand, and you know how to move forward, going in the future, whatever. So, but
so we're gonna end it off with how important, or do y'all feel like it's very important that you have a person that's sexually the same, equally yoked as you? Like, for example, like if you hide your sexual, it's hide, that person got to be the same thing as you.
freak. Yeah.
What?
No, go ahead.
I was saying, like, do you feel like that's important? It's very important to have someone that's same as you.
I'm gonna answer this one first. I remember before I got into this relationship, I was telling my homie, I said, man, I like this girl a lot, but she ain't never she would not give me, I don't know how far and deep.
Fellatio.
Fellatio. We can say fellatio. She would not do it. And I'm like, I don't done it. No, with her, done it to her, but she would not go down. And I'm like, I'm not used to this. Shit, he told me out of his mouth, that's not a deal breaker. That she does do everything. I said, yeah, somewhat. That's not a deal breaker. So I try to give it a go. I said, okay, I'm gonna wait. I waited some few months, and then it didn't happen. I'm like, I can't deal with this. I can't do it. I got it. I end up not having intercourse, but I did go out getting some, and that was my fault. I'm telling you the fellatio part. I said, I gotta get some. She told me no, she'll never do it. She won't do it. Da da da. You know what? If you ain't gonna do it,
somebody else will.
You better know it.
Yeah, so
and then they gonna get it.
Right. And
you
then
gonna be gone.
And then got the message. If you do go out and do it, then you might well stay with that person. Well, damn, what I supposed to do? Not get any because you don't want to do it?
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
I think I think the sex drive has to be it has to be the
same.
It has to be the same. Now you can be a little more freaky and then you can try to build them up, but overall she still or he still has to have that sexual drive that you have.
Okay. What you say?
Oh yeah, maybe you gotta meet me, at least meet me halfway.
Damn sure.
Cause I'm gonna take you through there.
Yeah.
Take me through there. Take me through there.
Who? Talking about.
Right.
But yeah, it has to be not so. See, for me though, I have my. It really and this is one I want to get. It's not about the money for me because, like I said, I get money. But if it's rocky, then I might just go within. It's like, oh, I'm really not in a pleasing mode right now because I'm not pleased with my bank account. So it's like, no, I don't want to have sex. So, but, because I am a believer in the man having more than one woman, I wouldn't stop you from going and get yourself pleased because I might not be in that mode. You know what I'm saying? Now, once I get back comfortable, hey, you gonna remember why you here.
I like it.
Keep me comfortable. You gonna always
so I can go out.
Why you here.
I can go out when you ain't feeling it, huh?
You hear me? Hey, ain't no going out though because that's how stuff happen. We gotta have some type of it's rules to this stuff.
We'll make sure we'll stay strapped.
It's rules to it for sure.
We'll stay strapped.
That just boosted his.
No, every man needs to have that kind of.
That's what she said. I don't.
Freedom.
I thought you. No,
I don't want to be. Don't try me. I do not want to be in no polygamous relationship. I mean, I understand it.
They ain't married.
I understand it. I really do.
You understand the process of it. Like,
I understand.
Outside of just the sexual.
Right. I understand it. It's a business deal. I understand it. I really do.
Because the relationship ain't nothing but a business deal as well. So might as well have, like for those things, like he said, he had the woman who was at the top of her career shooting to go higher. If you really was that type of boss woman, then you would want your man to be satisfied in every aspect of his life. So if you know you're not providing him with the household things that he need, it's easier because he gonna go find what he need. That's any human.
Mm-hmm.
That's any human. Women too. Because I get bored real fast. I'm talking about bored real fast. So if you're bored or you missing something, and this is back to that codependency. You missing something. Why should I not have my full amount of happiness?
Yeah.
Because I'm in a relationship with you. you should love me unconditionally enough for to want me to be happy to my highest extent, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a partner, because you can't make me happy. Only I can make me happy, and you can elevate that for me.
True.
And how I make myself happy is sometimes, if I'm with a man for 12 years, sometimes I need the touch of a woman. I love women. You know what I'm saying? So if you're preventing me from doing that, it's not going to go nowhere for us.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know the person that you're talking about personally, but when somebody that's like is career driven, they kind of got this thing in their mind that's wired to think only about that, because at least if I have this together, everything else will come along.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say I don't know what she was thinking, but maybe she thought that you will always be there because she trying to get this job or whatever she trying to do, and like he gonna thug it out with me. He gonna do.
He
Meanwhile,
gonna see his money flowing in. He gonna be alright.
Right. Meanwhile, she just not thinking about you in per se. She just thinking about it was very selfish of her to only think about what her needs is or whatnot, but not necessarily the person she's in a relationship needs, because everybody have needs and their needs need to be met.
Right.
But I think when you're in a relationship and y'all are both equally yoked,
mm-hmm.
it can go way much farther than you here and I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very important that whoever you decide to be in a relationship with, that y'all have this conversation before you even make that commitment as, hey, I want to be boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything, because your ultimate goal is to be whatever in a long-term relationship.
Correct. And if you, and the last thing, if you in a relationship, and I can understand how sometimes you get caught up in your work and you just like, you got a goal you're trying to reach. I get it. But once someone starts bringing it up to you, like your significant other, they start bringing it up to you, like, and you continue to do it, and you may say, okay, you right, and then you may change for a minute, but then you go revert right back to what you were doing. It's gonna get old. It's gonna get tired. You're gonna not want to be there.
Right.
And like you say, you're gonna go out and find what you need or looking for, whether it's sex or whether it's just companionship, whatever. You're gonna go out. I may just need to be hell for a night.
Right, because you ain't used to having it.
Yeah, so I'm like, because she always working, she always doing this. I just want to feel on something soft.
So let me ask you, Jayla, because you are, a career-driven woman.
Mm-hmm.
What if you were in that, that aspect of life? Because for me, I'm not driven by career. I'm driven by family. So when my family needs is what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. So whether it's, don't work, stay at home, take care of the kid, whatever, I can do that. Or, nah, we don't need that. We need 2 incomes. So go. But for you, I know your career is important to you, and I love that about you. But what would you do in that aspect if you were in a relationship and he like, hey, I know you're trying to get to the top, but I'm feeling lonely here. Like,
so I would say this for me. A lot of the time, maybe I'm in the wrong circle, because a lot of the time I intimidate men because I am trying to reach a goal. But if it came down to it, at the end of the day, it's me and you. This career is not like bigger than what me and you trying to build. And I never would like go to a point where, fuck what you talking about, I'm finna go up here. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm a sucker for love. I love love. I've never been in love. I feel like if I actually had somebody that's genuinely want to be with me, I would want that person to be with me everywhere, every which way to go. So I would need that person to be on the same level as me. So that means they would be career driven as well. So to say that I wouldn't be like her and be like, forget what your needs is, it'll be more of like, okay, I hear you. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow, but give me a minute to process and let's work on it together or whatever. Whatever the issue may be that he addressed. That's what I would say, but I don't really feel like I'm that career driven to the point where I don't forget about what your needs, because I got needs too, nigga. Like, I need whatever whatever I need to be done too. So
Nasty.
it ain't that, because at the same time I'm very spontaneous. So it might be just spontaneous for me. It ain't gonna just be planned. I'm not a planned person. I'm very spontaneous. Whatever I decide to do is spontaneous.
Yes, you are.
And then you got to do it with me. So I don't need no. Well, I might need a person that know how to balance that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I could be the spontaneous one, and I need you to be the one that's playing. I'd be great. That'd be great.
Right.
But to answer your question, I would like to have a family. Because that's the ultimate goal, to build. Ain't nothing like having all this found success and wealth without nobody to share it with.
Hello.
So I would love to. I see how people have their kids or whatnot. I would love to have this, teach a legacy, like teach my thoughts to them, and they keep it going or whatnot. So as far as like a career, to me, that's, I would love to accomplish my goals or whatnot, but I ain't trying to negate everything else that I'm. So that was a good conversation we was having, but unfortunately it's time for us to go. This your girl, Lady J. I like to say peace to you.